Hello everyone, this is Charles Folkard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was looking outside my window here not too long ago and I saw some obviously what most people would call a contrail, but we know better. It's a chemical trail. And that's not the words that the government use. The CIA director here a couple weeks ago came out and called them Stratospheric Aerosal Injections, SAI for short. And here's the pictures. Here's a couple pictures of the stratospheric aerosol injections over northwest Montana, over Flathead Lake. Flathead Lake is the largest freshwater lake west of the Mississippi. So they spray overhead here all the time. I have pictures going back for the last, I think, 3 years. So here's the pictures I took under an hour ago. Here's the first image I took. It's taken looking to the northwest, and you'll see this tree here. And then the next picture, this is that same tree, and you can see the trail right there. And then there's another photo. This is that same tree, and you can see how it goes all the way in to the sun. And here's a photo of looking east. So if this was a contrail, there's no way a contrail would have spread itself out and held up over that long period of time. These are obviously not contrails. They are spraying something over our heads. Okay, those photos were taken August 20, 2016. And it's obvious, as I mentioned in the commentary, that that is not a contrail. So I want to show you a copy of an email that I sent to the U.S. Senator from Montana, and here it is. Okay, here's a copy of the email I sent to Jon Testor, the U.S. Senator from Montana. I sent this on June 20th of 2016 this year. This is what I said. In regards to your caring about veterans' health care, Mr. Testor had sent me an email, so I was responding to his, and I asked him, what are you doing about our government spraying chemicals over our heads here in Montana? And I want to draw your attention to this right here. And I said, and please don't tell us those are contrails. And I attached the images I caught back in the spring of 2014. They were taken right over Flathead Lake. So let me show you those 4 images that I sent. I sent Mr. Testor 4 images, and out of many, many more that I could have. But if he doesn't get the idea with these 4, he's not going to get it. And these were all taken at the same time. And they're all in the sky over my house here, and I live on Flathead Lake, northwest Montana. Again, Flathead Lake is the largest lake west of the Mississippi. So here we are back at my email that I had sent to Jon Testor. And again, I want to emphasize, and please don't tell us those are contrails. And I tell them our corrupt government is spraying us here in Montana on a continual basis. I provided these links to Geoengineering Watch. If you haven't already been to geoengineeringwatch.org, I recommend their site. Mr. Wigington is doing an excellent job. I wish we had a lot more people like him, but And I continue here and I say, no, I'm not crazy, one, for bringing this poisoning to your attention. And I have a link here again. So, and I remind Mr. Testor, keep in mind you work for us, not those in the District of Criminals. And I ask him at the very end, what are you doing to stop this poisoning of the people of Montana and the polluting of such important water sources as Flathead Lake? And about a month later, I got this response from Mr. Testor. He says, thank you for contacting me about the contrails left behind jet aircraft. Let's go back up to my letter here where I say, and please don't tell us those are contrails. So what's the first thing that Mr. Testor does? Thank you for contacting me about the contrails left behind jet aircraft. While I appreciate your concerns, it is my understanding that contrails vary widely in appearance and consistency and pose no threat to your health. Montana has a rich tradition of protecting our big sky. We enjoy a far higher air quality than most areas of the country. Montanans have consistently demanded protection for our most valuable resources at all government levels. I promise to uphold those Montana values by protecting the air quality in our state while in the U.S. Senate. I appreciate the time you have taken to be involved and informed about this matter. Please don't hesitate to contact me again if I can be of further assistance. Sincerely, Jon Testor, United States Senator. You know, when I got that letter from Mr. Testor, I've got a lot of things that went through my mind as to how I'm going to respond to him, but it's not going to be in the usual way. I'm not going to try to convince him. But folks, these people, they're just doing whatever they want to do, and they're doing it because most people don't really care. There's an increase in Alzheimer, cancer, autism, you name it, and it's increased, and they've been spraying and spraying and spraying. And I've talked to people, and first of all, most people are not even aware of the spraying. They've got it so now it blends in so well that it's hard to see unless you're looking for it. And I'm going to give you another example of that now. And here we are at the Wikipedia link for the Flathead Lake. And I want to draw your attention to the picture here, the image here on the right-hand side. You see how they've got all the clouds over the lake. This is not a very good picture of Flathead Lake. They could have taken many other pictures that would have been a lot better than this one. But you see how they got the sky in here all overcast and clouded, and I wouldn't be surprised if this right here was not a chemtrail. I wouldn't be surprised if on this day this picture was taken. They were spraying. Montana is known for big sky country, big blue sky. Why didn't they put a picture of Flathead Lake with a big blue sky overhead? And the reason is probably because there's very rarely anymore that I see in Montana where you have blue skies. As soon as they're always spraying here. So here we have the United States Senator answering my email and completely ignoring my telling him not to tell me it was a contrail, and then not saying anything about the geoengineering.org links I sent him, but just telling me that those are contrails. And, you know, Charles, you don't need to worry about it. I got your back. I'm taking care of you. These people have a lot of nerve, huh? And I didn't write that letter expecting anything other than what I got. These people are doing whatever they want to do, and they can do it because most people don't care. They're spraying us like insects, and most people don't care. Maybe that's why most people don't care. They've been sprayed so long. I've been outside the country for over 13 years, so I haven't been sprayed like all the rest of you people, man. I mean, these people are messing with the weather. They're messing with the ionosphere with HAARP. They're messing with the food, with the GMO food and Monsanto. They're messing with the fluoride. They're messing with the vaccines. These people are messing with. They have told us that the Earth is spinning around and around and around the sun, and the sun is not moving. Well, I look up at the sun now that I know about the geocentric model, which is clearly found in Scripture. And that's why people who argue about the spinning sphere Earth, they don't use Scripture in their arguments. No. They don't go there at all, because the Bible is a stationary Earth geocentric model with the sun and the moon making the movements. And I've gone into that on other videos. The point being, these people who control our world, these Satanists, and that's what it's coming down to, folks. You're going to have a choice between Satan and God of the Bible. That's where we're headed, and it's coming to a head here pretty quick. And they are messing with everything. They are messing with nature. They're messing with food, and that CERN, where they're messing with other dimensions. I mean, these people they're acting like God, and this beast is going to want to be worshipped. They're not going to give up easy, folks. And Mr. Trump, it's entertainment, isn't it? He's put a fly in their ointment, huh? And I fear for him, man. They killed JFK right on national TV. You'll think they're going to spare Trump? They think they're going to let a man like Donald Trump interfere with their plans? Anyway, they're spraying over northwest Montana. They do it on a regular basis. I've got several images. I was up in Eureka, Montana, just east of Eureka, Montana, on a camping trip. I spent over a week and a half up there. I took photos. They're spraying up there. They're spraying over Libby. They're spraying here. You can see where they're spraying way out all over this area up here. This is one of the most beautiful places in the United States, and they're spraying these nanoparticle, unhealthy chemicals into the air above us. We're breathing it. It's landing in the water. It lands on the plant. It gets into the water source. And Mr. Jon Testor says, no, don't worry about it, Charles. Those are contrails. You can't make this stuff up, folks. I want to thank you for watching. And I wish you the best. And you guys have a great day, huh? See ya.